So last week I actually managed to get one of my favorite releases coming from New Balance, which I've been trying to get it since its official release, but that one was sold out everywhere, and on the secondary market this one was actually quite expensive. Let's go ahead and see my favorite release from New Balance, which actually dropped in 2023. Hello guys, and welcome back for a brand new review. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and also giving me a like. It will really help out the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm going to review in the next few days. As I said earlier guys, in today's video we're going to have a look at my favorite colorway for this range coming from New Balance. So let's go ahead and take them out of the box, which as you can see will come in one of the regular boxes in this dark gray colorway, which will have this New Balance logo in this silver color here on top. So let's just go ahead and take them out guys. So in today's video we're gonna have a look at this release, which was actually the first coming for this range, and this one will be for this New Balance WRPD Runner in this white beige colorway. Most definitely guys, this was my favorite colorway coming for this range, even though we had so many since back in 2023. I've already made a lot of reviews for this range, which for sure I find it quite interesting and will also bring quite good materials and a very good level of comfort. But as this one was the first one, of course everyone was actually quite interested in it, and they actually sold out quite fast. And as I said earlier, on the secondary market these ones were retailing at a quite high price, and I managed to get these ones on StockX for around 20 to 30% lower retail price. So I'm actually quite excited to finally have this one in my collection. So let's go ahead and also do a small breakdown of this one guys. So as you can see, for this upper, as most of these releases, we're gonna have a mix of two materials. One of it will be this open style mesh material in this off-white color, which will be present as a base there for most of this upper and also for this tongue as well. And on top we're gonna have this very hairy suede material, which will come in this creamish color. So this one will be present here at the front of the tobo section and on top as well. We're also gonna have it here at the lacing system and also in the midfoot as a mud guard. And this one will also cover partially this ankle section and also the heel section. And just above the heel section, this one will come in a slightly brownish colorway. As in for the actual lacing system, for this one we're gonna have your normal punch out holes, which will keep in place these flat cream laces. And underneath these laces guys, as I said earlier, we're gonna have the same mesh material, which will have a decent amount of padding underneath. But as you can see here at the top, we won't have any New Balance lettering, but we're actually gonna have it here in the midfoot, where this one will be knitted in a different material. So this one will come in this black color on both medial and lateral side. Going now inside of the shoe guys, for this one I'm gonna have your normal lining, which underneath will have a decent amount of padding. And also at the bottom we're gonna have this foam insole, which on top will have very nice lining. And as usual here at the heel section we're gonna have this New Balance lettering, which will be imprinted in this black color. So now guys, we can go to this cream and brownish fuel cell midsole, which as you can see it's actually quite high, but for sure this one is quite squishy underfoot. So the level of comfort for this one will be actually quite good. As you can see on the medial side here in the midfoot, we're also gonna have this section which will be slightly a bit raised, and this one will be here to give it a bit of a support. So even though this one will have this simple design, for sure it's looking actually quite nice and it will work just fine with this upper. So now guys, we can go to this rubber outsole in this cream and black colorway, which, as I've said previously, will have this very interesting pattern which will resemble with the one from that pair of Nike running shoes. And this one will also have this foam exposed here in the midfoot and also at the heel section, where you're also gonna have this fuel cell engraving. As in for the actual sizing, guys, for me, as I have a skinny fit, for this one I just went with my true to size, and this one fits me just fine. And I will say that it's gonna be roughly the same for people with normal fit, but just in case you have wide fit, guys, most definitely I would suggest you to go with at least a half size up, just to make sure that this one is not gonna be too tight for you. So overall, guys, this release coming from New Balance, which I've been trying to get it in my collection for the last year or so. As you might know, this one actually dropped back in 2023, so it was the first ever color combination for this WRPD Runner range. But as this one actually got sold out, I had a hard time getting it for a decent pricing, but I managed to get it in the last couple of weeks. So for sure, this one, guys, as most of these releases coming from New Balance for this range will bring quite good materials and a very good level of comfort. Every now and then, from what I saw, New Balance is also bringing some different materials for the upper, which unfortunately until now they didn't have the proper colorway. The materials were good, but for sure the colorways were a bit strange. Nevertheless, it seems that this one it's getting almost every other week another color combination. So for sure, at least for now, you have maybe 10 to 15 colorways altogether to choose from. So I would say that if I'm not mistaken, now on End Clothing you can find few colorways on sale as well. So if you are a big fan of this range but you don't actually want to pay the full price, just check that app or website for those colorways. For sure you'll get at least 20 or 30% off. So yeah, guys, this was my unboxing and reviewing of this very interesting color combination for this WRPD Runner, which was actually the first colorway to drop for this range. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to press the like button, maybe also subscribe to the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm gonna review in the next few days. Of course, if you want to have a look at any of my latest reviews, you can choose from any of the videos which you have now on the screen. And as always, I'll see you in my next one. Thanks for watching!